Hey guys, it's Divine Demon here, bringing you a simple gameplay of TDM on Underground using the MP7 because I'm a scrub, but that's not what I'm going to talk about. I'm not going to talk about the gameplay. I want to talk about Black Ops 2. Well, as you guys have known, Call of Duty has been dying quicker with every Call of Duty series that comes out. Modern Warfare 3 died quicker than Black Ops, and Black Ops didn't die as quickly, but died quicker than Modern Warfare 2. At least that's what I believe, but it seems like Call of Duty is getting boring a lot faster now. But Black Ops 2 is coming up, and everyone always gets hyped, no matter what. Even I do. I always get caught up in the hype. But it seems like Call of Duty gets boring a lot faster. Like, almost by the second day of Modern Warfare 3, I'm like, okay, it's a little similar. Like, Modern Warfare 3 is really, really similar in Modern Warfare 2, like, purposes, because I played Modern Warfare 2 like a bee, and you know, after you play that game so much, you don't want to play like a different version of the game. You want a completely different game, completely new weapons, and completely new maps, which they give you half of that. They give you some new weapons, some new maps, but I'm not saying at all that Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 are exactly the same, because they're not. The gameplay is totally different, and I believe that Call of Duty does change every time, depending on what game it is. Like, you have a certain playstyle to each Call of Duty that comes out. Modern Warfare 3 is very fast paced, you need to, like, you can't really camp because so many kill streaks are being called in. The support is now in here, the support kill streak package, and usually no one runs assassin because quick draw you just makes you move super fast with chucking your nades really fast and aiming in really fast. But I don't know, I used assassin when the game first came out, but then I just started using quick draw because I don't know, it just felt better, it felt quicker. Got sick of throwing nades super mad slow, and I didn't want to use the EMP grenade. But back on my topic, Black Ops 2. Do you guys think that Black Ops 2 is going to be like the change which happened from Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 3, which was Modern Warfare 2 looks very similar to Modern Warfare 3 but isn't quite the same? And do you guys like that, or do you guys not like that? I don't know. I don't really mind. I kind of like it because you get this whole new game, but you have to level up. Like, as you can see, I'm 10th Prestige right now, even though they added 5 more Prestiges. This is a really recent gameplay, too. It was an okay gameplay. I'm not saying it's very good or anything, but I'm just saying that leveling up in Call of Duty gets me somewhere. Like, I just always want to level up in Call of Duty. And I've been 10th Prestige, and I've maxed out in these games. I've maxed out in COD 4, not COD 5. I didn't even get to first Prestige in COD 5, but I maxed out in COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, and I'm about to max out to 10th, but, you know, they added 5 more Prestiges, and I'm still wanting to get to that 15th Prestige for some reason. And I did max out in Black Ops. So, I'm 10th Prestige in COD. I was 10th Prestige, and then I got deranked from one of those lobbies because I prone to press the triangles, and that's apparently deranking you. But I was legitimately 10th Prestige, and then in Modern Warfare 2 I was 10th Prestige, and then Black Ops I was 15th Prestige, and now I'm 10th Prestige in this game. But that's besides the point. I just see this game addicting because you always want to level up sometime. You're like, one day you're like, oh, I just really want to level up. I don't know. I just really want to level up right now. And that's what I get from these video games. Like, I'm starting to play Gears, and they also have like the prestige system, but they call it re-upping. If you guys want to look into that, Gears of War 3, it's kind of fun. But I do play Modern Warfare 3 on the PS3. You can see the notifications at the top right. It's PS3. And I'm just saying that it is very similar to Modern Warfare 2. But my main worry is that Black Ops is going to do the same exact thing that Infinity Ward did. Because although I understand that the PS3 can only go, and the PS3 and the Xbox can only go so far in graphics and capability of running a game, so they can't really make as many changes as they did before, so the game is going to look a lot more similar, I believe. I don't see Black Ops changing too much, especially since it's a very, very big game, and they only get, well, they do get 2 years, I believe, to make the game, because Treyarch gets 2 years to make their game, like, in between their games, because Black Ops, and then they have to make Black Ops 2. They don't make them like Modern Warfare 3. So they do get 2 years, but that is still a short amount of time for them to develop the game and process it and make it as perfect as they can. That's why they add so many patches as soon as the game comes out, because everyone's playing it and everyone's like, oh, this is bad, this is overpowered. That's why we need the community to help. It would be really nice if they had a beta for like one of the CODs, but I know that some people would just like not want to buy the game if they thought the beta was really bad. Because that's usually what happens. When there's a beta, it's usually really glitchy and no one wants to buy the game anymore. But I found it interesting that Battlefield did it, and I think they should make a beta for COD, at least for like a week exclusive. Maybe like if you get COD Elite, maybe the next year, that you get a week exclusive beta with only one map and like a certain amount of like levels. You can only level up to like 20. I don't know. It'll be kind of cool though. I would think that's a good system to get some feedback on what the customers like and what they don't like, what the pro players and all those people that like played the game for 4 years. Am I saying like a lot? That would suck. But all those veterans that have been playing the game since COD 4 can give some feedback, and they can take things out of the game before it's too late, so that there's no problems on release date, or not as many problems on release date. But I think the way to make Black Ops a successful game was to have at least like a week beta, and for them to just take out things that people really don't want anymore, like Final Stand. But yeah, I would continue with Black Ops thoughts, but I'm just gonna leave it here because this gameplay just ended. So I will follow up with another video of this soon enough. Thank you guys